So we're very fortunate to have that group. So how do we help people? We offer 30 monthly support groups of different types and sizes. We have a Spanish group, a nutrition group, a newly injured group, a women's group, and we get 400 or so folks participate in those every month. And at this point, I'd like us all to thank our support group leaders. These meetings are demanding. They're pretty much every week, and it takes a heck of an effort for people to lead them and be prepared to lead the discussion. So thank you, Maria Matos, Mary Cooper, Josh Keller, Ryan and Diane DeRoche, Diane Vickus, and Stephen Gelly. Thank you very much. We also offer one-on-one peer mentoring. We have a bunch of other volunteers that do that, and we try to match up people with spinal cord injuries with mentors that have similar injuries or age or interests, and they have a great dialogue, and they establish long relationships. And believe it or not, we're finally back in Spalding to help the newly injured. So thank you, Spalding. We offer monthly education series with various topics like our favorite, bowel and bladder management, adaptive sports offerings, and spinal research updates. We have a new transition program you'll hear about a little bit more about later, where we're helping people get out of nursing homes and back into the community. We offer quality of life grants of durable medical equipment and vehicle mods like ramps, mattresses, shower chairs, and hand controls for driving that are not covered by insurance. We offer that through our Back to Rhode Island grant program, and you'll hear more about that in a minute. We promote grassroots advocacy for the SCI community, and we offer a monthly newsletter, and we host social events to help bring people together. One date to put on your calendar is September 8th for SCI Awareness Day, Red Sox game, 1:35 start, September 8th, organized by Mary Cooper. So thank you, Mary, for doing that again this summer. In summary, we offer hope and support in many different ways. Let me take a moment to honor and remember Obi, who passed away 4 weeks ago today. Obi was our chapter coordinator for almost 2 years. He was a good friend of mine and a very good man. He leaves his wife, Beth, 3 grown children and 5 grandchildren. He was injured 27 years ago diving into the waves on Jones Beach on Long Island. He was a C7 quad. He returned to work for 20 years as a banker in New York and raised his family in Darien, Connecticut. He founded the O.B. Harrington House Foundation, which provided hundreds of grants to help people with spinal cord injury. He moved to Maine about 7 years ago and was active in the SCI and disability community, and then got involved with SCIboston, attending many meetings with us. Obi was a very positive, compassionate, and caring person with a great sense of humor. You know, you always felt good after talking to him. He's one of those kinds of people. You just put a little smile on your face and said, boy, I'm really glad I talked to him. The SCI community and anyone who knew Obi will miss him. I'm sure he's with us in spirit tonight. There are services in June in Darien and Portland. If you need to know any details, we're happy to provide them. But he will be missed. All right, let me thank our sponsors. Very fortunate tonight to have a Platinum Anonymous sponsor. Thank you very much. That's huge. We have 5 silver sponsors: Spalding Rehab Hospital, Encompass Health, Advanced Wheels, Mobility Works, PNPS Nursing and Home Care. And we have 11 bronze sponsors: Hunt's Photo and Video, Hollister, Journey Forward, Lifeward /Rewalk, the law offices of Michael F. Mahoney, Bernard Metzger in honor of Karen Zander, Eric Ruby and Masswalks Again, Linda Riley, Robert Muller, and Bob Nickel. Thank you, sponsors. Without your support, we would not survive. So thank you so much. Please use their products, stay in their hospitals, use their legal services. I'd like to recognize a few people here tonight. The first is Jeff Kuhl, who's sitting over to my right. Jeff is running the Boston Marathon for us Monday. And Jeff, hi, Jeff. Jeff has done a great job fundraising. He's over his $10,000 goal, and we're really wishing him well. You know, tailwind and smooth sailing the whole way, Jeff. So good luck. Thank you. There are several members of the Zakem family here tonight. We greatly appreciate the 4 years of funding that we've received from the Lenny Zakem Fund, which is a fabulous organization that helps small charities like us improve. They host workshops and seminars on things like financial management, diversity, getting to a DEI position, board management, things like that. So just want to thank the Zakem family for their support. Thank you very much. Trent Theroux is here tonight. I think where's Trent? There he is. Okay, great. You guys might remember Trent from last year. We want to thank him again for his 4 great long-distance swims that for 12 years now have supported our durable medical equipment and vehicle modification grant program. So thank you, Trent. I think I look around the room tonight and I see many people that have benefited from those grants, and their quality of life is improved because of your swims. So thank you very much. We also want to thank the Travis Roy Foundation for their incredible support over many years, but especially over the last 2 years. They made a large donation last year to continue in honor of Trent, to continue our grant program. And they made a large donation this year to help our general operating expenses. I do want to point out Arthur and Connie Page are here tonight. And Art is the chair of the board of the Travis Roy Foundation. We just want to thank them again, and we look forward to working with their organization. So thank you. Lisa and Steve Girton are here. Lisa organized the Junior Bean Putt tournament in February, which raised a significant amount of money for our grant program as well, and it was a good venture for us. So thank you, Lisa, for doing that. Thank you for coming. And as we mentioned last year, we are planning to roll out the Travis Roy Legacy Grant Program probably later this year to continue the great work and the great program that Trent has created and supported. So thank you so much, all of our supporters, and thank you all for coming. I'm very excited now to introduce Molly Sebo, our new executive director. Molly will introduce herself, talk about our staff, and provide an overview of the evening. So thank you. Molly?
Hello, good evening. It is a pleasure to be here with everyone tonight. Thank you for attending SCIboston's annual gala. Thank you, Doug, for that introduction and for all the gratitude we have for everybody in this room for sharing that. I joined SCIboston just recently, and I am very honored to have been selected to serve as the executive director. I began my career working with individuals with spinal cord injury at Boston Medical Center's New England Regional Spinal Cord Injury Center in 1998. Long time ago. It was here that my passion for working with people who have spinal cord injuries began. I loved the work. I loved the deep connection to people, and knowing that the work that I did could really make a difference to someone's life. The people that I have worked with have had an impact on me, whether it was a grueling session on the mat, or helping someone learn how to push up a ramp, or just having a much needed conversation. The work I was doing gave me great purpose, and that same purpose is why I am here tonight as the Executive Director of SCIboston. To be able to move into a role where I can continue to support people with spinal cord injury with SCIboston means an enormous amount to me, as it allows me to continue to do the purposeful work that I love. And now it is my pleasure to introduce the staff and volunteers of SCIboston. SCIboston is fortunate to have an extremely dedicated group of staff and volunteers. Heidi Estrada is our Community Involvement Coordinator. She is amazing. Heidi oversees all 9 of our support groups and has been with our chapter for 4 years. Jessica Coramel is our Peer Mentor Coordinator. Jessica has dedicated the past 5 years to SCIboston, and we are deeply indebted to her for much of the success of our current Peer Mentor program. Although Jessica will be reducing the amount of time she works for SCIboston, she will continue to be a very important part of our team. Diane DeRoche is our new Peer Mentor Coordinator. Diane is well known to SCIboston and has served as a volunteer for several years and as a leader for this family support group. Vita Brown is she's our new advocacy program director. In the short time Vita has been with us, she has been advocating to prevent PCA and wage hour cuts, very important issue. In addition to that, wheelchair repair concerns and issues, rights for disabled parents, and transportation issues. And this is just to name a few, and Vita's been with us just a few months, so thank you, Vita. Stacy Selfridge oversees our transition program, and we'll be going into that more in detail later in the program. Thank you, Stacy. And Ryan DeRoche, who unfortunately is not able to be here tonight, is a volunteer who does every aspect of our IT, all of our social media, and has an enormous amount of skills that no one else has. So we're very grateful to him for all his hard work, and we're missing him. These individuals are extremely dedicated to SCIboston. In the short time that I have been a part of this team, I can tell you that these people put their heart and soul into the organization. They are passionate about our mission to reach, inspire, empower, and support individuals with spinal cord injuries and their families. Let's give them one big round of applause. Woo! Okay, what I wanted to do now is just give a brief outline of the evening. It's in the programs, but I'll just reference it now. First, we are going to welcome Health Story Collaborative, and during this part of our program, Matthew and Diane will provide a storytelling segment. Following that, we are going to take a brief 10-minute break. Everybody can get their final raffle tickets in the bags or make a silent auction bid during that time. We will meet Stacy Selfridge, our transition program leader, and meet Rory, who we helped transition from a nursing home back into the community. We'll then encourage donations and announce the auction and raffle winners. It is now my pleasure to introduce the Health Story Collaborative. We are so excited to be partnering this evening with Health Story Collaborative, a nonprofit with a mission to keep the patient's voice alive in healthcare and to harness the healing power of stories. They are dedicated to empowering individuals navigating health challenges and helping them and their families to find meaning and ultimately heal through storytelling. Please welcome Delphine Liston, Annie Brewster, and Jonathan Adler. Following that, our featured stories tellers, Diane and Matthew.